This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Ryan Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter.
and the TMP Singers providing our national anthem here this evening as we welcome you back into Al Billinger Fieldhouse. Jonathan Swigert, Tini DeSilva with you, along with our studio producer and engineer Vivian Leiker at the KHAZ studios as we welcome you aboard in the first round of tonight's 3A sub-states between the Lyons and the TMP Monarchs. They're going to run through the starting lineups, and we could do so as well. Monarchs go with their normal starting five as they'll be in their home white uniforms for first-year head coach Bill Mayer. They will start Lucas Lang. Lucas, the 5'7" sophomore, along with Jackson Schulte. Mentioned Jackson scoring in double figures in 15 of his 21 games so far this season. Schulte, the 6'1" sophomore. Monarchs then will also start the three seniors in Ryan Carlin, Jack Johnson, and Jared Mayers. Carlin averaging right around 11.5, 12 points per contest. And coming off of 12 in the matchup with Hutch Trinity. Jack Johnson at 7 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 blocks in the matchup with Hutch Trinity. And then Jared Mayers averaging just shy of 9 points and 6 rebounds. So again, it'll be Lang, Schulte, along with Ryan Carlin, Johnson, and Mayers for Coach Bill Mayer. Meanwhile, for the Lyons and their head coach Brian Freese, they will start Aaron Gomez, Ray Alamos, Trey McClure, along with Connor Minix and Alejandro Pena. So it's Gomez, Alamos, McClure, Minix, and Pena. It's 3 juniors and 2 sophomores. So we welcome you aboard here in this one. Monarchs will be in their home white uniforms. The blue number is trimmed in gray. Meanwhile, the Lions will be in their road blue uniforms with Lions in white across the front. The white numbers trimmed in black. By the way, our starting lineups were presented by USAFE Pharmacy, your locally owned full-service pharmacy with free delivery in Hayes, same-day mail-out service, as well as oxygen and durable medical equipment. Visit USAFEPharmacyHayes.com for more information. USAFE at USAFE Pharmacy. And, of course, our uniform update presented by Phase 2. From business polos to team gear, your first choice should be Phase 2, screen printing and embroidery. No minimum order, plus a quick turnaround time. And Phase 2, screen printing and embroidery just off of Vine on 22nd Street next to Big D's Rental in Hayes. Just a couple of moments away here from the opening tip-off, brought to you by Steel Fabrications as the Monarchs try and advance here in sub-state and looking for a quick start here for this one.
Got to be physical, got to rebound well, got to box out. You just got to do the fundamental things. And if you just do those things, the scoring will come off that defense, and you should walk out of here with a victory tonight here at home.
Jared Mayer is set to jump center for the Monarchs, who will shoot down to our left in this first half as he'll jump against Connor Minix, the junior. Our opening tip-off is brought to you by Steel Fabrications as we're ready to get this one underway, and we welcome you aboard on this Tuesday evening. Here's a little tip forward to Jackson Schulte, who got knocked to the floor, no call as he gets tangled up with Alejandro Pena. And so a little bit of a rough start as we're underway. A little 2-3 zone here from the Lions as Carlin will have it left side. Now to Mayers. He'll kick it out for Lucas Lang. Straight on 3. A little bit too strong. Rebound though down to Jack Johnson, who can't finish. And now we're going to get a foul on the inside. Battling on the rebound. We'll get a foul called on Lyons underneath. Called on Aaron Gomez. Gomez will pick up his first foul. 7:39 mark here in this first quarter. Monarchs lob it over the top, and Ryan Carlin tracks it down here in front of the Lions bench. Schulte has it right side against this zone, little short corner, and now a held ball as Jared Mayers threw it to Jack Johnson, who's tied up, and the Monarchs will turn it over for the first time.
Well, Jack Johnson's playing the middle of that zone, but they got a guy, it's the bottom guy that's kind of playing man-to-man on him in the paint and in the high post.
Into the front court, Trey McClure with the long sleeves underneath in that blue long sleeve as he'll go to work. He got switched off on Jared Mayers at the top of the key, and now here's Alamos, drives in. He'll kick it to the right baseline for a long 2 that'll rattle off on the right side for Minix. Rebound corralled by Ryan Carlin, and he'll lead the break into the front court. Stops against the defense. Now to Jack Johnson left-sided. Schulte with it on the baseline, guarded by Minix. Good defense by the Lions to get back in. Pena nearly stole it away from Lucas Lang on a dangerous cross-court pass to the right side. Luckily, it's out of bounds, last touched by the Lions. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter as Lucas Lang on the inbounds will take a peek to the sidelines. And the Monarchs go a little 1-4 set. They find a pass that's deflected, try to force it to Mayers. It was deflected by Gomez, but he couldn't track it down as it will stay with the Monarchs. Ryan Carlin got a piece of it. Get to the high post. Johnson drives in left side and draws the and they'll draw an offensive foul. Alejandro Pena was able to rotate over and draw the foul on Jack Johnson underneath.
Well, one way to negate that, the middle of the 2-3 zone, the guy in the middle at the bottom, from playing that man-to-man in the paint and in the high post, is to put 2 high post players in there, and that's what TMP did there, but turned it over on the charge.
Around the screen, it's McClure. He'll pull up over Jared Mayers and rattle it home. So Trey McClure got the switch, and Lions will take a 2-0 lead, and a ball nearly stolen away by Alamos up the floor. The 5'8 sophomore knocked it out of bounds. As Schulte will key it in right next to the Monarch cheerleaders. They shoot down to our left here in this first half, and a travel. So the Monarchs now with 3 turnovers to start out the ball game. They've been a little bit rusty to start out the ball game, and so a timeout taken by Coach Bill Mayer.
Yeah, this is a good timeout by Coach Mayer. That 2-3 zone's got him kind of rushing things a little bit too much, and they're forcing it. They're not being patient, and they've, like you said, 3 turnovers already to start the game.
2-0 the lead for Lions. 6:15 to go here in this opening quarter on that bucket for Trey McClure. 5'11 sophomore, their leading scorer at over 10 points per contest. Our game is brought to you in part by Golden Plains Credit Union, NCK Tech, Hayes Chevrolet, also GNL Tire and Automotive, McDonald's of Hayes, Paul Wertenberger Construction, and Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill. So out of the timeouts, the Lions will stay in their normal starting 5, or their starting 5. Monarchs also with their starting 5. Actually, they bring Brady Kreitzer in for the first time. So it's 4 of the 5 for the Monarchs as Kreitzer will check in for Lucas Lang here at the first timeout for the Monarchs. Pena has it right side. He's going to drive in on Carlin, and he's going to draw a foul. No, it'll be an offensive foul on Alejandro Pena, the official here on the near side. And I don't think...
Pena thinks that he picked up the foul.
Yeah, they call an offensive foul on Pena. I think he may have used that off arm to push off, maybe.
Pena was at the free throw line ready to shoot free throws.
Now Lions had guys around the paint. They were ready to shoot free throws. Instead, the Monarchs will come back with it. Kreitzer needs some help. Bounce pass left side. Ryan Carlin 3 on the way that is going to skip off the mark, and Pena will track it down in the corner as the Monarchs offense continues to struggle here in the early going. Up the floor comes the Lions. As cut off on the drive is Minix as he'll kick it back out to McClure. He's got our only point of the game so far. Drives in and got all the way to the bucket, and he laid it home. Trey McClure has the first 4 points of the game, and the Lions lead 4-0.
Boy, McClure's got skill.
Oh, here's a little drive on the other end for Jackson Schulte as he hits the little runner, and it's 4-2 on the first field goal for the Monarchs at the 5:25 mark here in this opening quarter. McClure, the sophomore at over 10 points per contest, running the offense, and now he gets a 5-second call. Brady Kreitzer was just in enough for, close enough for a closely guarded 5-second call.
Well, McClure didn't like that call.
And Coach Brian Freese talking with the head official as well. As the Monarchs, Brady Kreitzer forces a closely guarded, and we'll get the basketball back. Lucas Lang checked back in. Grant Ginther's in for the first time, as is Carson Jacobs. Schulte on a drive. He's going to draw the foul, but they're going to call it on the floor. So Schulte, he hit that runner a moment ago and hit it again, but they'll say that this one was on the floor. And Pena will pick up her second. So Alejandro Pena picks up his second. It's a third team foul. And here's a inbounds pass to the corner that's knocked away. Already 3 team fouls on Lions, and Pena stays in the ball game. And now he's guarding Carson Jacobs, and Carson at 6'5" has the overwhelming height advantage if the Monarchs can get it into the corner. Instead, Carson will come get it right in front of the bench. Now left side, Schulte, he'll launch a 3. This is going to skip off. Carson goes up and takes it away from Gomez inside, but he can't finish. And the rebound cleared out of there by Jackson Schulte. Now Ginther drives in, got the defender up in the air, and Grant can't finish. As here comes Lions. They'll race out of there with it as Minix able to get up the front court, and now he's left wide open. He'll take the long 2, and it'll skip off as the rebound rebound is knocked away from Schulte as they let him play on the inside. Schulte will bring it up the floor. Got it knocked away, got it back in the lane, can't finish. Grant Ginther down with a rebound, and he has it stolen. And now we have a held ball inside, and the arrow belongs to the Monarchs. They have let him play on the inside so far.
Yeah, they have. There's been a lot of contact down low and in the paint area that's gone uncalled so far.
Alejandro Pena will check out as the Monarchs turn it over on the inbounds play. McClure able to come away with it on the now fourth Monarch turnover as Schulte tried to bounce it into the corner, but McClure took it away. Billy Harvey, a 5'9 sophomore, is in for the first time for Lyons. He replaced Pena as they get it to Gomez, and now they'll reset the offense with McClure. McClure's going to hand it off to Alamos as he'll run the little dribble weave with Minix, and now right back to Trey McClure. It's a 4-2 start for Lyons. McClure has all 4 points of the game for the Lions. Left side, Minix cut off on a good defensive possession for Grant Ginther. Now they work it into the paint. There's a kick out on a three that will go for Billy Harvey. 7-2 the start for the Lions, and another turnover for the Monarchs. That's the fifth first quarter turnover, as that time they tried to play it to the left side, and Ryan Carlin, or rather Lucas Lang in the corner, and the Monarchs turn it over. So 5 first quarter turnovers, and they're down 5. Monarchs bring Lucas Lang and Ryan Carlin back into the game. Into the front court is McClure. It's a 7-2 Lions lead. McClure around a screen, slams into a Monarch, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Grant Ginther rotated over, and McClure didn't see him coming, and Grant will draw the offensive foul, and it's the first on McClure.
A number of charges called. That was McClure out of control. That was a good call.
Grant, who got hurt during football season, took a shot that see in a football game. Here's Carlin. He'll play it for Grant on the right side. Ginther on the baseline. Dumps it in for Carson. Carson Jacobs, one dribble, good post move to the low block, and he's able to score on the baseline. First bucket for Jacobs, and it's 7-4. Monarchs able to get that bucket to go. Just under 3 minutes to go here in this first quarter.
Monarchs 2 of 9 from the field. Patience is going to be key offensively.
Minix with a deep three, missed everything. Carson Jacobs may have got a piece of that one, and now the Monarchs try and run. And Ryan Carlin has a bad pass deflected and stolen away. Monarchs have 6 first quarter turnovers as they turn it over into the open court. McClure working against Kreitzer. They'll give it off to Billy Harvey. Harvey spins into the lane, up and over Carson Jacobs, and nearly a good rebound. In fact, it is a good rebound by Grant Ginther. Ginther maybe got away with a double dribble as he'll play it up the floor to Kreitzer. Kreitzer finds Carson Jacobs. He'll slide down the lane, can't bank it home, and the rebound cleared out of there by Minix. Monarchs offense continues to struggle.
Now just 2 of 10.
2:05 to go in the opening quarter. Left side for Ray Alamos. He'll take the screen, pull up for the long 2 and knock it down. His first field goal. It's 9-4 and another 5-point lead. And now a travel on Lucas Lang in the backcourt. McClure jumped right in front of him, and Lucas didn't see him coming. It's the 7th first quarter turnover for the Monarchs. 1:53 to go here in this opening quarter, and it's 9-4 in favor of the Lions.
Just not taking care of the basketball here in the first quarter. That is not a recipe for success.
Lions against a new lineup for the Monarchs. They bring Schulte and Mayers and also Jack Johnson back into the contest. Minix pops out. He's going to drive into the lane. Got some space, pulls up, can't finish, and Ryan Carlin is fouled on the rebound. Minix fouled Ryan Carlin, who pulls down his 3rd rebound already. Ryan only averages 2 rebounds a game, but he's been big out of that guard position to rebound for the Monarchs. And now Dawson Stover, a 6'2 freshman, comes in for the first time. Monarchs are down 5, 9-4. They trailed by 5 to start out the ball game. It's 7-2. As Lang will play it right side for Schulte. Jackson is going to skip it left side for Carlin. Out of the top of the key, Lang, and right side, and we're going to get a 3-second call. Monarchs have 8 first quarter turnovers.
Mayers and Johnson, there's no spacing in between the two. I know 2 high post players is going to have success for them, but they're moving to the same spots in the paint. You could have called that on both of them.
McClure working against Lang, drives in, hangs and hits. It is 11-4 in favor of the Lions. McClure with that bucket, and now on the other end we're going to get a block shot, but we'll get a foul on Lions. McClure has 6 first quarter points, and the foul will be called on Billy Harvey. It's his first. A sophomore blocked Jackson Schulte, but got him with the body and also brought that arm down across his arm. Schulte will go to the free throw line. Monarchs have just 2 field goals in almost 7 minutes. Now this free throw skips off. Brady Kreitzer will check in, replacing Lucas Lang for the Monarchs. They're down 7 at 11-4. Second Schulte free throw is good. So Jackson makes 1 of 2. He has 3. And we're going to have a substitution in for the Lions. It's 11-5 following the Schulte free throw. And Cade Crawford, a 6-foot freshman, checks in for the first time. He averages a point and a rebound per contest for the Lions. 1 minute to go here in this opening quarter. It is a 6-point Lions lead at 11-5. McClure around a screen, and a couple of them as he switched off on Mayers, the 6'6 senior. Able to switch back now as they get it left side for Gomez. He'll drive in, and offensive foul. Mayers decided not to block the shot and draws a foul on Gomez.
And Gomez led with the knee going up and knocked him over, and that's a good call.
So second on Gomez. It's already the 7th team foul on Lions. So TMP is in the bonus with 42 seconds to go here in this first quarter. See if the Monarchs can take advantage of it. They have 7 first quarter turnovers and trail by 6 at 11-5. Ryan Carlin, here's a rainbow 3, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good for Jared Mayers. First point, first rebound for Mayers. 11-7. Monarchs back within 4 with 20 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Billy Harley will drive on Jared Mayers and draw the foul. Tough matchup for Mayers. They don't really have a post player out there. Stover's probably the only post player they have. And so Mayers picks up the foul. It'll be his first and the team's second. 10.9 seconds to go first quarter. Harley will key it in as they get it in and then turn it over. Good defense by Kreitzer to force McClure to lose the basketball. Both teams have combined to turn it over 12 times here in the first quarter. Monarchs with 8, 7.5 seconds to go first quarter. Carlin into the double team, and they call an offensive foul on Ryan Carlin. Did he get his arm extended? Yes. Is that an offensive foul? There's no push-off.
No.
Anyway, turnover Monarchs, 3 seconds to go, and now we get an offensive foul on an illegal screen called on Billy Harley.
It's free throws. No, it's offensive foul.
Offensive foul. That'll be the 8th team foul, though, as Billy Harley picks up his second, and the Monarchs to key it in. Schulte from just past half court. Jackson needs to hurry to get it in. They get it to Carlin. Ryan, deep shot is blocked, as it's blocked by Crawford. That was not a good offensive quarter for either team, but it's a 4-point lead at 11-4 for the Lions. We're back with the second quarter after this on the Monarch Sports Network. Service by Dave's Auto Repair.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing the style Classic Quality Body Shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Good morning.
Everyone in Hayes says you can clean anything, so can you get this tough stain out?
Grape jelly, we can get that out.
Wow, you guys really are good.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
This is Eagle TV.
Lyons leads the TMP Monarch Boys 11-7 in the opening round of the 3A sub-states. And Lyons has the basketball. They forced 9 Monarch turnovers, or the Monarchs turned it over 9 times, and now Minnick scores, and he's got a chance at a 3-point play right out of the quarter break. Brady Kreitzer called for the block on the left low block, and Minnick scores with a chance for one more.
Yeah, Kreitzer was there for a while.
13-7. And now Minnick to the free throw line for one more, and Jacobs pulls down the rebound, and then he's fouled, and Carson's going to go to the other end and shoot free throws. So already this will be the 13th foul called of our first half. We've played 11 seconds into the second quarter.
Yeah. Hasn't been much of a flow for either team.
Carson Jacobs fouled on the rebound. Carson will go to the free throw line. Actually need to take advantage of this. Carson rattles home the first free throw. 3 in the game for Carson. 13-8 on the free throw for Jacobs. And Carson's second one rims off with a rebound down to Stover. Carson has struggled at the line all year long as he hovers right around 30% from the free throw stripe. McClure went behind his back and almost had it pinned against his back, working against Kreitzer on the right side. He'll fake going around a screen from Stover, pull up for the long 2. That'll rattle off, and Carson Jacobs down with another rebound. His pass deflected and stolen away. It's a 10th Monarch turnover. Carson in the air, and he'll draw the foul and a chance for a 3-point play. Oh, they're going to call it on the floor. So a break for the Monarchs as Carson Jacobs will be called for the foul on the floor following their 10th turnover. Jacobs trying to outlet it, has it deflected, and it turns into a 5th team foul on the Monarchs. Lions have already been called for 9 team fouls here in the first half. Stover has it taken away. It's Brady Kreitzer with the steal on the 7th turnover by the Lions. Into the front court for Ryan Carlin. Out of Kreitzer, who will call out the play. It's a 2-3 zone. Kreitzer got in the middle of that zone, kicks it for Schulte. Jackson slides by the defender and banks it home. Schulte with another runner. He has 5, 13-10 on the Jackson Schulte bucket.
Well, that's one way to beat his own. Driving into the paint, but not out of control. You're not picking up charges, and he's able to maintain himself despite some contact and put it in.
Schulte leads the Monarchs right now with 6, make it 5. With 6:46 to go here in this opening quarter. A drive, and losing it out of bounds is Ray Alamos, and now the official underneath says it was touched by Lyons. The official on the sideline said he thought it was touched off the Monarchs.
I thought it was off TMP.
And they get together, and the head official is the one on the baseline. Pretty good discussion going on, and they will overturn the call. So the Lions will keep possession of the basketball, and I agree with you, CD. That was off of a Monarch. So a break, 13-10. Monarchs back within 3 here as the Lions will get it back. Billy Harley has it. They'll swing it around to Cade Crawford. He's going to put it on the floor. Drive in and draw an offensive foul. It's another offensive foul, and it's Jared Mayers for the second time. That is the 10th team foul on the Lions. It's the first on Cade Crawford, but we get a timeout taken by the Lions before the Monarchs can key it in.
Right, out of control. You can't just recklessly drive into the lane. You have to be somewhat controlled, and there's been a lot of no control tonight. A lot of offensive fouls called. Yeah,
as much as we've seen them let him play a little bit on the rebounding, they have not, definitely neither team, right, quite frankly, has figured out that you have to try and pull up and take the jumper instead of plow through another.
And there's been times where there's been drives and contact on shots, but if you're not out of control, sometimes they'll let the contact go a little bit, but if you're just out of control driving into the lane with your shoulder down, you're going to get a charge call.
Monarch Athletics brought to you by Commercial Builders, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Cross Manufacturing, and Master Cleaners. Out of the timeout, it's Monarch basketball. Kreitzer to the high post and Jacobs. Carson puts it on the floor in the middle of that zone. We'll kick it out for Schulte. Now to Kreitzer, goes right back to Jackson. 3 on the way, and good! Jackson Schulte with his first 3. He has 8, and we're tied at 13. Schulte ties the ball game with 6:10 to go here in this first half. McClure working around a screen. from Minix. Instead, we'll play it right side for Alamos. There's a little step back from the free throw line, too strong, and Jared Mayers took it away from Ryan Carlin on the second Mayers rebound, as Kreitzer has it on the right sideline. Now Kreitzer picks up his dribble, finds Mayers at the short corner, drives in, almost traveled with it. Here's a kick out for a Carlin three that's too strong, but a Jackson Schulte rebound and a fresh chance for the Monarchs. Kreitzer with the right side, gets this zone. Kreitzer a couple of dribbles, now a no-look pass to the elbow for Jacobs, and Carson traveled with it. 11 turnovers for the Monarchs, so they bring 3 new faces into the ball game.
6-0 run to tie it. He had a chance there to take the lead, but Monarchs being a lot more patient with the basketball now on the offensive end. They were rushing things early on in this game, especially in the first quarter, but now there's pass fakes and shot fakes and drives into the paint. They're a little bit more patient.
All game tied at 13. McClure on the other end. He got switched off on a big as Grant Ginther then switched right back following the Harley screen. Pass deflected and tracked down there midcourt by Minix, and he'll get it back to McClure. 5:10 to go here in this first half. McClure around a screen, working against Lang, into the lane, got some space and lays it up. Good use of his body to make a little space. McClure has 8, and it's 15-13, a 2-point lead again for the Lyons. Carlin picked up his dribble on the right side, finds Jack Johnson at the high post. Now to Lucas, goes right back to Jack. Left side, Schulte draws a crowd, bounce pass to Jack Johnson, who puts it on the floor, forces up the shot, but they call an offensive foul. As they say, he tried to clear out the defender, Ishmael Reyes. Said he hooked him. It's the second Monarch foul, or second on Jack Johnson. It's the 10th foul on, it's the 6th foul on the Monarchs. Lions already have 10. They have 4:40 to go here in this second quarter. McClure around a screen. Instead, we'll go left side for Alamos. He's going to drive in and draw the foul. That is the 17th team foul called between the two teams. This will be on Ryan Carlin. That's the second on Ryan Carlin, and you're at a point now where you might be in a war of attrition. With 17 team fouls called, and we still have 4.5 minutes to go in the first half, and a 15-13 lead for the Lions. First of all, 1-1 is good, but we're going to get a foul on the free throw. So Billy Harvey's called for a foul. The free throw by Connor Minix is good, so we clear the lane. Minix shoots the free throw because he made the front end of the 1-1, and then we'll go to the other end, and Grant Ginther will shoot 2.
Fouls on the line, number 11, Billy Harvey, his 3rd.
So the free throw counts?
Yes, free throw counts. We had this situation in a prior game where I believe they're going to count it. Yeah. So the free throw is no good. So he'll make 1 of 2, and it's 16-13. That free throw by Alamos gives him 3. And now,
so Harley picked up the foul.
Billy Harley picked up the foul on the first free throw attempt, so we'll go to the other end and let Grant Ginther shoot 2 because the Monarchs are in the double bonus. So now we have had 18 fouls called against the two teams, and Grant rattles home the free throw. Ginther's first point of the ball game, 16-14. Monarchs back within 2. Grant, since returning from that leg injury, was 2 of 7 before that one, and he makes 1 of 2, and then Jackson Schulte down with the offensive rebound and a fresh chance for the Monarchs. They can tie it with a 2. Left side, Schulte a 3 for the lead. No good, too strong, but he got his own rebound. He'll drive in, a little floater short. Here's Grant Ginther down with a rebound, and he's going to be fouled. So Grant Ginther pulls down the rebound, and the Monarchs will have Grant Ginther going to the free throw line. That will be called on Ishmael Reyes, the 5'8 senior.
That was on number 12, Ishmael Reyes, his first.
And the first free throw is good for Grant Ginther. 16-15 on a pair of Grant Ginther free throws. He'll have 1 more. Pena will return to the lineup. Alejandro has 2 fouls. And the second Ginther free throw, too strong, and rebound tipped into the hands of Schulte, but he can't corral it on the baseline. Going to get a Monarch timeout with 4:16 to go here in this first half, and the Monarchs are down one at 16-15. It's a full timeout. You almost feel like if you're the Monarchs and you have already 12 fouls called on Lyons, you're in the bonus as well. Both teams in the bonus. This is a huge stretch here.
Yeah, it is. And well, if they want to get into a free throw contest, TMP should have the advantage. 61% free throw shooting team compared to Lyons 38% from the free throw line. But there's just been a lot of time stoppage, a lot of standing around because of these free throws, and there have been a lot of fouls called.
A game brought to you in part by Next Tech Wireless, Patty Bacon Ryan appraising, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, and Service Master Clean of Hayes. Monarchs on the defensive end with Schulte, Ginther, Jacobs, Kreitzer, and Lang. The five out there as Alamos will run the point now out there with Gomez. He'll go around a screen from Gomez. Alamos will kick it for Minix. He's going to take a pop-out three that's too strong. Good check out by Jackson. Schulte down with his fourth rebound of the contest. Monarchs will race up the left side. Kreitzer's pass was deflected, but Jackson gets it back. He'll slide down the lane, missed the left-handed shot, but there's Carson Jacobs to tip it home. 5 for Jacobs, and the Monarchs lead at 17-16 following the Jacobs offensive rebound with 3:45 to go here in this opening half, and now we get a travel call on the other end. Monarchs will get it back as Ishmael Reyes called for the travel. The Monarchs with 3:39 to go here in this first half have a 1-point lead at 17-16.
And Monarchs on the offensive end haven't been making a whole lot of shots, but the offensive rebounding lately has picked up, and their size advantage, and they're starting to box out well on the defensive end too.
Lucas Lang working against the zone. Little wraparound pass to Schulte. Now to Ginther on the left side. Grant surveys the defense, finds Jackson. He'll drive into the lane, got all the way to the bucket, and he knocked down another floater. He's already at double figures, and the Monarchs lead is 19-16. Timeout taken by Lyons. Monarchs run continues. They were down 6 at 13-7 to open up this second quarter, and since then are on an 11-3 run and lead by 3.
Yeah, they've been solid, and they haven't allowed the Lions to get their offense going and get into a flow offensively, and then a big 6-0 run here thanks to a couple free throws and a couple of baskets that are at least one of those buckets coming from an offensive rebound, and then the drive by Jackson Schulte, who's finding space in that zone now, and that floater is working well, and well, that's another way to kill his zone is with a nice floater, and he's got one.
I misspoke. It's actually now a 12-3 run ever since they were down by 6. Monarchs now with some pressure into the backcourt, extend that little zone defense, a little 1-3-1, and now Lyons will swing it around left side for Alamos out of the timeout. We close in on 3 minutes to go here in this first half. It's 19-16. Monarchs with the lead. They trailed by 7 there in that opening quarter. There's a pass for Minix. He slides into the lane, got double teamed, kicks it out, and it's a 3-second violation on the backside. Aaron Gomez never got out of the lane. It's the 9th Lions turnover, and the Monarchs will get it back.
They missed Alamos cutting across the baseline into the corner. He was wide open. They should have got it to him then. Just waited too long and got a 3-second call.
Monarchs with Lang to the high post and Carson Jacobs left side for Kreitzer. Out of the short corner, Mayers kicks it out. It's a Lang 3 that's too short, but Brady Kreitzer comes down with a rebound, forces it right inside of the block, and turnaround jumper banks home. Jared Mayers makes it 21-16, and it comes off an offensive rebound. Monarchs able to keep it alive and continue to build on their lead, up by 5, and every time they score, get a stop on the other end. It's their largest lead now at 5, with 2:10 to play here in this second quarter. And the Monarchs play a little zone defense. It looks
a 3-2.
Yeah, it looks like a little 1-2-2 or a 3-2 with Lucas Lang at the top, but he sags into the middle, guarding the high post of Aaron Gomez as Minix is cut off on the drive, and now McClure will come get it, and they'll set up the offense. This McClure plays it right side for Alamos, guarded by Mayers, and has it knocked away on a pass intended for Minix on the post. It's Carson Jacobs, he'll lead the break. Right side, Lang slides by the defender and scores. Lucas Lang with his first field goal, and the run continues 23-16 on the bucket, and a good pass from Carson Jacobs, who leads the break.
Mayers and Jacobs at the bottom of that 3-2 zone, a lot of length.
Now Coach Freeze calls out a play as McClure will come get it with 1:15 to play here in this second quarter. Left side, Alamos won't shoot the three. McClure and a lob for Alejandro Pena right side. He's going to drive, lost it, but right into the hands of Gomez, who draws the foul on the Monarch big inside Jared Mayers. Mayers kind of got off his feet, and Gomez will draw the foul.
And Mayers wanted the block, just missed the ball, and he knew it as soon as it happened.
So the first time to the free throw line is Aaron Gomez, and that one halfway down and out. Gomez, an 85% free throw shooter, by far their best free throw shooter, but he misses. And that's, by my count, is the 20th foul called here in this first half. It kind of settled down over the last couple of minutes. The second free throw for Gomez is good. He makes one of two, and it's 22-17 with 1:05 to play here in this first half.
It's an end of that 10-0 run.
Lions will extend their zone. Kreitzer needs some help, but he traveled with it. He slid that pivot foot. As that time it looked like they come out in a 1-1-3, maybe a 1-2-2. They had slid dropped a man back all the way deep, and Monarchs don't see it well enough that they turn it over for the 13th time. Here's a quick trigger three. It's off the mark for Alamos, and the rebound cleared out of there by the Monarchs as Kreitzer will swing it left side. They push the tempo to Lang. Jacobs was calling for it on the block. Instead, they'll go right side for Jacobs. Here's a skip pass that was nearly stolen away. Good catch by Lucas Lang. He gets it to Grant Ginther, who slides in. Little hook shot, missed it. Jacobs had it for a moment, but then Lucas Lang tracks it down, and another offensive rebound. Lucas is open. Baseline three. It's good. Lucas Lang off his own offensive rebound now has 5, 25-17. He scored 5 straight for the Monarchs. 15 seconds to go when they lead 26-17. So 25 is 26-17, and now we're going to get a foul called on the Lions inside. They called Aaron Gomez for a hold.
Aaron Gomez is third.
So that he was pushing the Monarchs inside, trying to clear some space. That's the 11th turnover by Lions, and Grant Ginther will shoot a couple more free throws. And the first one too strong. Ginther had 3 of his first 4, but has missed 2 in a row. And the Lions coach is echoing a little bit of our frustration, I think, as well, as Grant makes 1 of 2 at the line. Now it's 27-17, and nearly from half court. McClure almost got that one to go to beat the buzzer. And the Monarchs built a 10-point lead at halftime, 27-17, in a game that was marred by foul trouble early, but the Monarchs able to rally and use what ended up being a 14-4 run to build a 27-17 lead. They're at halftime on the Redeem Designs Road to a Championship with the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Ryan Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Ryan Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial.
Al Billinger Fieldhouse, as we're just about ready to get this third quarter underway. Monarchs, who trailed by 7 at 11-4 in that first quarter, have rallied to take a 10-point lead now at 27-17. Want to get you a quick scoreboard update. Last check at halftime, it was the Hoisington boys leading Russell 30-14. Of course, that part of this is sub-state in Class 3A that we're keeping an eye on. So definitely want to keep track of that, because the winner of that one gets the winner of this one. Earlier, well, actually, that was yesterday. Norton upended by Smoky Valley in the 4 versus 5 matchup. So Smoky Valley will get the winner of that Phillipsburg and Southeast of Saline game that we hope to get you a final pretty quickly. That game started earlier tonight, so last check it was Phillipsburg after 3 leading 45-22. One other area score out of the MCL I want to get to you. Checking in on Trio Boys. They went over Wichita County 48-26. So a couple of scores for you as part of our scoreboard update brought to you by HayesPost.com. Monarchs will start out the second half of the basketball shooting down to our right against a little half-court pressure here from the Alliance Lions. Jack Johnson has his shot blocked on that left side as Connor Minix got a piece of it. The Jack able to corral the loose ball, and the Monarchs again can reset the offense. They've done a good job of getting second chance opportunities as Ryan Carlin has it on a kick out. Now right side for Schulte. Jackson's going to drive in and rattle home the floater. This time from the right side. Schulte has been money on that. He has 12, and the Monarch lead is 12 at 29-17. 7:20 to play here in this third. McClure drives, draws a triple team, kicks it out. Minix was open, won't take the long three. Instead, rebound out off the miss by Jared Mayers, and then Alejandro Pena knocked it away from Carlin. They get it right back to Ryan, and he'll force up the shot and score. Ryan Carlin with his first field goal. It's 31-17 as the Monarch run continues with under 7 minutes to play here in the third. Trying to force it inside. Instead, McClure will take it off the top of the key, drive inside and bank it home over Mayers. Tough shot for Trey McClure, who's in a double figures with 10. 31-19 after the McClure field goal. Monarchs other end. Here's a little floater for Ryan Carlin that goes from the right side of the lane. Carlin's got back-to-back field goals. He's got 4, 33-19. And Carlin was held scoreless in the first half. It wasn't going to stay down here in the second half. Alamos will play it left side for Minix. Now Pena was saddled with foul trouble. Looked like he got away with the travel. Instead, will go into the lane. Kick it out for Gomez. Under a pass for Alejandro Pena. Gomez left it short, and the rebound tipped into the hands of Jackson Schulte. Schulte has 5 rebounds in this one. Got up into the air and had it poked away by Pena. Now numbers up the floor, and a run out for Alamos, and he will get the layup to go. So the Monarchs couldn't rotate back in time. 5 for Alamos, 33-21. So the Monarchs' 14th turnover of the game with 5:45 to play here in the third. Monarchs have got a couple of new faces ready to check in at the next dead ball. Left side, Jack Johnson spinned it into a double team, kicks it out, and a pass dangerous to Ryan Carlin, but he'll split the defense and score with a chance for one more.
Boy, what a quarter.
Carlin just drove right past Alejandro Pena and drew the foul. It's the third on Pena. Carlin scored 6 in a row.
He's just come out of this half with a different mentality. Very aggressive, looking to score.
Monarchs bring 3 new faces into the game. Jacobs, Ginther, and Kreitzer as Ryan Carlin converts on the 3-point play. So Ryan now has 7 in the contest, and it's 36-21. Under 5.5 to go here in this third quarter. Also into the game is Dawson Stover for Lyons. He set a screen a couple of different times at the top of the key. McClure picked up his dribble, hands it off for Alamos. Alamos around a screen from Stover. And now will drive to the elbow and got ran into by Jackson Schulte. And Jackson kind of in the wrong spot at the wrong time as Alamos just stopped and was going to pass it behind him. And Schulte ran right into it. That's the first on Schulte. That's the first team foul of the Monarchs. 5:07 to play here in the third. Each team with 1 foul in the second half. Both teams dealt with foul trouble in that first half. McClure will drive inside and has it rim in and out, but got his own rebound. Finds Minix cutting to the lane on the left side, and he will score. That rebound was halfway down and out, and it popped right back into the hands of McClure, who's able to find Minix. A quick 3 on a heat check by Carlin. He missed it, and it's saved in by Schulte. And now the Lions will run 36-23. Coach Freeze pleading for his team to race up the floor. Minix got into the lane, pulls up for the little floater, and that one goes in off the back iron. Connor Minix getting it going. He's got 6 on back-to-back field goals. 36-25. Monarchs lead is just 11 now. Kreitzer straight on. A left-handed bounce pass to Schulte. Out of Grant Ginther at the high post. Grant will draw a crowd of it, poked away, but a foul on Stover. He reached in from behind, and we're going to get a timeout. Got a timeout before the what could have been a foul. So a break for the Monarchs as Coach Bill Mayer gets that timeout call before Monarchs either have a turnover or a foul. Either way, Monarchs keep possession of the basketball. 4:15 to go in the third. Their lead is just 11 at 36-25. Monarch Athletics brought to you in part by Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hazel Lacrosse, Darren's Lawn Care, Hertz Rent-A-Car, Classic Quality Body Shop, Redeem Design, High Plain Roofing, Adams Brown Bear and a Ball, and Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker. Monarchs, that opened up a 31-17 lead to start out this second half. But the Lions have cut the deficit now to 11 at 36-25. Out of the timeout, Monarchs will key it down on the baseline with Schulte to key it in with Lang, Ginther, Johnson, and Kreitzer, the 5 on the floor. Reyes comes back into the ball game as Ishmael Reyes checks in for the Lions on defense. Monarchs will key it into Ginther. Corner for Lucas Lang, right side. Lucas will play it to Kreitzer. Reyes going to get into the lane and lost it. Taken away by Reyes on the Monarchs' 15th turnover of this ball game. They struggled with turnovers in the first half, but haven't really had that issue so far here in the second half, but now wide open is Minix again. Connor Minix has scored 3 straight field goals. He has 8, and the lead is cut to 9 at 36-27. Lions not going away. Monarchs to the high post, and Jack Johnson's pass is knocked out of bounds. Trying to dump it here on the right side to Grant Ginther, and it will stay with TMP. 3:45 to go in the third. Monarchs get it into Schulte. Jackson steps in, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
Put your shoulder down and get the offensive foul call.
They're going to call that time. That's every time in tonight's ball game. Maybe tries to slide down by the defender or pull up. They'll let it go with some contact, but like CD said, he had his head down. So Monarchs will switch back to the zone look. As Grant Ginther along the baseline, it's a 1-3-1 matchup almost as they play it left side. Here's a skip pass, right side. Minix has it. Now kick it to McClure, who calls out the play. Offside for Alamos and back to McClure. And a right wing for Ishmael Reyes. Then to Alamos, working against Ginther. Good defense by Grant, forces him to pick up his dribble. Now he's in trouble. Passes it to McClure. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Monarchs lead is 9 at 36-27. Lions is patient against the Monarch 1-3-1. So match up on the post in the bottom as Lennox drives in on Ginther, and it's a 3-second call. So the Monarch defensive changes force some confusion among the Lions, and they've turned it over for the 12th time of the game.
That was a good call, and yeah, the 1-3-1, but like you said, matchup in the post, man-to-man. Just threw Lyons off a little bit. They got called for 3 seconds in the lane.
Crawford will check in. Billy Harley returns to the lineup for the Lions. So again, they really don't have a post player as Jared Mayers returns to the lineup. Monarchs go with the typical 3 guards, 2 bigs. So they go to a 1-4, or rather the 2 high post. Mayers had it for a moment, kicks it to the corner for Kreitzer. Brady picks up his dribble, rifles it to Mayers at the high post. Jared waits, put it on the deck, and a reach-in foul called on Lions. Let's see if this is on Crawford. Nope, they'll call it on McClure.
That was on the Lions, number 2, Trey McClure.
It could have been on either of them as the Monarchs quickly key it in. Schulte gave it up to Kreitzer, then got it back. Jackson, here's that floater, and there it goes. Jackson Schulte with 14, 38-27. After the Schulte floater, Minix trying to post up Schulte now. Got deep into the lane, kicks it out, and it's deflected and stolen. Tried to pass it to the corner, and a great defensive play by Brady Kreitzer to come away with the steal. Now he picks up his dribble into the front court. Brady needs some help. A bounce pass right side for Lucas Lang, and now they'll set up the offenses. They'll go to the high post and Jack Johnson. He was doubled. Kick it for Kreitzer. Baseline 3. Skips off, and a rebound foul on Schulte. Jackson nearly had the rebound, and just kind of a light, not a lot of contact there, but enough to draw the whistle. That's the third on Schulte. Jackson will come out. Monarchs also check out Jack Johnson with a minute 57 to go here in the third. At an 11-point lead, they bring Mayers and Carson Jacobs in. Jacobs on the baseline. Mayers is in the middle of that 1-3-1. Lucas Lang at the top. Kreitzer and Carl in the wings. So 3 of the shorter Monarch guards out there now trying to play defense, and they force a steal. It's Lang with a deflection. Carlin bounce pass ahead. Looked like that may have been deflected, and it is stolen away by the Lions. So 17 Monarch turnovers. Minix has it on the baseline. He'll kick it out for Alamos, who takes the step back long 2 and knock it down. Ray Alamos at 7 in the contest. 38-29 following the Monarch turnover. They get it back under double digits to the Lions. Now Jacobs will take the free throw line jumper, and we're going to get a held ball as Jared Mayers pulled down the offensive rebound and then got it blocked. And so the alternate possession will give it back to the Lions. There's his 4 rebounds, but got blocked by the shorter defender inside and forced the held ball. So they go to the possession arrow and the Lions get it back. They've cut the deficit to 9 again with 105 and counting here in the third. Alamosa working on a crossover right side for McClure. He'll go around a screen for Billy Harley. And now to Minix. He'll pull up from the free throw line and rattle it home. He's had a good third quarter. Minix with 10, 8 in the third. And it's 38-31. Back within 7 on the Lions. Kreitzer picked up his dribble and threw it away. Tried to force it. Cade Crawford with a steal. 18 Monarch turnovers. 30 seconds to go here in the third. As McClure will hold up the play here on the near sideline, and they'll hold for the final shot if they can with 20 seconds to go in the third.
Made their last 5 baskets.
Part of that has been the pressure they put on the Monarchs with Minix, who has 8 here in this quarter, 10 in the ball game. McClure around a screen, jump pass right side. Minix with the baseline 3, that's good. And that's how the quarter comes to an end. Minix comes alive, 13 for him. Monarchs lead was once 14, is down to 4 at 38-34. We head to the fourth quarter on the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Hi, I'm Gary Shorman, President and CEO of Eagle Communications, a 100% employee-owned company. I'd like to personally thank you for selecting Eagle for your internet, television, and telephone service. By choosing Eagle, you're choosing to keep your dollars local with a company that reinvests back in your community. Let's make this a great year for your community. Check us out at eaglecom.net. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is Eagle TV.
38-34 as we head to the fourth quarter in favor of the TMP Marion Monarchs, but their lead, which was 14 early in that third quarter, has been dwindled down to just 4 as we head into the fourth quarter. Monarchs gets that 2-3 look here from Lyons, and Kreitzer has it knocked away. It'll stay with TMP. As reaching in and knocking it away was Alamo. So the Monarchs with Kreitzer, Mayers, Ryan Carlin, Ginther, and Schulte, the 5 on the floor. Jackson was big with 14. He had a couple of field goals there in that third quarter. Ryan Carlin came out and had a huge third quarter with 7 points, but a couple of turnovers during that stretch run as well. Ginther draws a double team. Mayers will post up on the left side. He gets tangled up and will draw the foul. Lyons reached in and is able to draw the foul. Well, now the official on the near sideline and the official underneath conferring. Just make sure it was on the floor. As Alamos reached in and committed the foul. Here's a lob over the top for Mayers in the inbounds. Tough catch. He got tied up. Will kick it out, and Ryan Carlin able to track it down. Alamos nearly stole it away. And they get a 3-second call on Jared Mayers. I don't even think they had the ball in for 3 seconds.
Yeah, they didn't.
7:26 to go in the fourth quarter. 38-34. Monarchs lead is 4. As Lions will come into the front court. McClure nearly had it knocked away by Kreitzer. Good defense by Brady. Now right side, Alamos will drive. Find Minix. Minix guarded by Jared Mayers. The Monarchs go back to that little man-to-man matchup. Driving in is McClure. Offensive foul. Grant Ginther able to draw the foul. And we've talked about it a couple of times, and the officials in blue are not happy with the call, but if you lower your shoulder in today's ball game, you're not going to get anything but an offensive foul called against you.
You cannot just force your way into the paint and underneath the rim.
McClure picks up his third. With 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. Lions will extend that 2-3 zone. Schulte has it left side with Kreitzer. Now Brady drives, picks up his dribble. He's going to kick it out right side, and he traveled with it. Monarchs have 19 turnovers, now make it 20 following that one, and they have not taken care of the basketball. It stretches in this one, and that's allowed Lions to get right back into it. 6:45 and counting here in this fourth quarter. Monarch lead was 14 back in the third quarter. It's 4, and now Kreitzer reached in and almost stole it away. The official with a late call on Kreitzer. Brady tried to reach in and steal it away. And Brady will check out after picking up his second. Lucas Lang will check in for Brady. So try to take it away from McClure in the front court. 6:39 to go here in this fourth quarter. McClure will get the call from the sideline. This team down 4. Lennox will set the screen and pop to the right side. He's going to take the 3, and it's short. Rebound down to Crawford, who's going to be fouled on the inside. Carlin and Grant Ginther were both there, but Cade Crawford just out-battled him. The freshman out-battled the seniors inside, and Ryan Carlin will pick up the foul. It's his third. First rebound of the game for Cade Crawford, and it stays here with the Lions. So just throw it over the top for McClure. McClure guarded by Lucas Lang, both wearing number 2 in this one. Inside, Alamos went away from a screen, now crosses over, kicks it to Minix. He drives, thought about the step back, instead Harley will take the 3, and Billy Harley with his second 3 of the ball game. 38-36, Lions back within 2. Monarchs race up the left sideline. Schulte with Lucas Lang, out of the high post for Jack Johnson, kicks it for Ginther. Grant will take a couple of dribbles, take a tough contested shot, and Billy Harley down with a rebound. 38-37 after that field goal. The 3 made it a 1-point game. So Harley did knock down that 3 a moment ago. Got the deficit to 1 at 38-37. There's a drive for McClure. Harley again for 3. This one's too strong, and the rebound will go out of bounds and back over to the Monarchs.
Boy, what a stretch here for Lions offensively. The shot's starting to fall for them, and they've pulled out to within 1, and this is do or die here for the Monarchs in this quarter.
That 2-3 zone giving the Monarchs problems here as Carlin has it right side. Play it to Schulte. Jackson gets in the middle, bobbled it, that goes up for the shot anyway and scores. That was a tough shot for Schulte as he was just able to get it up on the rim and get it to go. 40-37 following the Jackson Schulte field goal. Other end, here's a Harley 3 for the baseline, short. Rebound fought for it, it's down to the hands of Minix. Minix will get it to Harley for 2, and this one's good. So after missing the 3, the offensive rebound, as we get a timeout taken by the Lions. It's a 1-point Monarch lead at 40-39 following the Harley 2. Oh, he's got 8 in the contest. 4:48 to go here in this one. Monarchs at 1 point led by 14 to start the third quarter. 31-17, led by 15 at 36-21. What a 13-2 run in that third quarter, and what extended out to be a 16-2 run. Got them back at 38-37, and they trade field goals to make it 40-39.
And Lions 8 of 11, their last 11 shots. They have just been able to find the hoop here in the second half.
Monarch Athletics brought to you in part by Jeter Law Firm, Roof Masters, Field Abstract and Title, Thomas More Prep Marion, State Glass Company, Hollis County Abstract and Title, Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff and Linda Seibel, and High Plains Farm Credit. This is a familiar script for the Monarchs, able to build a lead at times in the season and not hold on to that lead. And now, after building their largest lead at 15 at 36-21, have let Lions right back in it. It's a 1-point Monarch lead at 40-39. Now pressure from Lions. Monarchs able to get it across the timeline with Carlin, Lang, and Schulte. Here's a pass deflected, but Ryan got it back as Crawford was able to deflect that pass. Now they bring a double team, and here's a kick as Trey McClure got a piece of that with his foot. And with 4:31 to go here in the fourth, it'll stay with the Monarchs. Monarchs to key it in. They get it into Jack Johnson right in front of us, and now right side, Lang goes to Schulte. Jackson dribbled it off the foot of a Lions defender, and it's taken away. It's Cade Crawford following the 21st Monarch turnover. 4:20 to go here in this one, and a chance for Lions to retake the lead. Around a screen, it's McClure, picked up his dribble. Harley, kick out three that is too strong, but a rebound down to Cade Crawford. He's the one that got the deflection of the ball off his foot, and now pulls down an offensive rebound as the freshman with a couple of big plays here in the fourth quarter. McClure off a screen, runs into Lang, pulls up, can't hit the shot, pulled out his own rebound, and is going to draw the foul on Lucas. So this will be foul number 6 on the Monarchs. It was on the floor. Lucas Lang will pick up his first. And the Monarchs will bring in 3 new faces. Lang will check out, as will Ginther and Johnson. So it's Jacobs, Mayers, Kreitzer, Jackson, Schulte, and Ryan Carlin. And now an offensive foul called on the Lions. Called it on McClure. So he has 4. He was trying to get separation on the inbounds and called for the foul.
And now the size back in the game for the Monarchs, who have been struggling to rebound the basketball here lately in this quarter.
High post for Jacobs. Carson will kick it for Carlin. Now they go left side for Schulte. Jackson, one dribble, now bounce pass to Kreitzer. And he wanted to go back to Schulte. Now he will after he surveyed the defense for a little bit. Schulte guarded by Alamos. High post Jacobs, kicks it for Carlin. Monarchs kind of play catch along the top of that zone against, and now a travel called on Jackson Schulte on the left side. Just to shuffle his feet. That's the 22nd turnover of the game. Monarchs turn it over 25 times against Abilene. Turn it over a couple, and now an offensive foul called on McClure. And that's going to foul him out of the ball game. What a huge play with 3:13 to go in the ball game. McClure's going to foul out on. It's not an offensive foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
It's good defense by the Monarchs to get in position, but it's not an offensive foul. And a timeout taken by
that's your best player.
Lyons.
That hurts.
So 40-39, I mean, it benefits the Monarchs, but as the Lions will take a timeout. With 3:13 to go in the fourth, they have called a lot of offensive fouls, and yes, some of them are offensive fouls, but contact is contact.
They're handing out a lot of those tonight.
It's frustrating, I think, for both teams because...
And I understand it underneath the basket. That's where injuries happen. Bodies go flying in the air to try to block shots, but outside the three-point line like that, that's a tough call.
Basketball is a contact sport, and it's been an interesting ride here. We had a pretty good third quarter.
And the guy's got 10 points and is the leading scorer for this Lions team now is out for the rest of the game because of that, with their season on the line.
So they extended that off arm, and
something he's probably done all season long.
40-39, 3:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Monarchs get it back. They're the beneficiary of the tough break for the Lions. They get it to Jacobs. Carson can't quite hit it the inside. Rebound cleared out of there by Cade Crawford. So the Monarchs had a chance with now under 3 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter to build on the lead. Instead, the Lions can take the lead with a field goal here, down just one. Crawford, the freshman, will play it left side for Harley. Get a drive in, little floater that is off the mark. Rebound tipped into the hands of Jackson Schulte. A defensive length by the Monarchs forced the miss on the 6th Schulte rebound of the contest. Carlin with it. He'll go to the short corner. Jared steps in and flips it up off the glass and scores. Jared Mayers with 6. Monarchs lead is 3 at 42-39 with 2:25 to play here in the ball game.
It's a big bucket from Jared Mayers.
Harley to answer. Good. We're tied at 42 on a Billy Harley 3. Harley with 11 on his third 3 of the contest. Kreitzer into the front court. Monarchs had led by 15 in the third quarter, are tied at 42. 2 minutes to go here in this one. Kreitzer all above his head. Now he needs some help. Brady will play it right side. A little zone defense. They're matching up on Jacobs at the high post. Skip pass left side for Schulte. Jackson slides in and scores on another floater. Jackson Schulte with 18, 44, 42. Schulte has perfected that floater with 1:40 to go. Here in this one, Monarchs lead is 2. Pass right side. Gomez got past the defender and rattles it home. Tied at 44 on the Aaron Gomez field goal. He's got 3. Carson into the front court. 1:20 to go in the ball game. Right side, Carlin for 3. Good! Ryan Carlin buries a 3. He's got 10. 1:10 to go here in the ball game. Monarchs lead 47-44. Harley gets the defender up in the air and draws the foul on Jared Mayers. 1:02 to go here in the fourth quarter. Monarchs lead is 3.
Fouls on the Monarchs with 41, Jared Mayers.
Mayers with his third.
Speed 7.
It's the Monarchs' 7th team foul as Harley will go to the line. First one is good. Billy Harley off the bench with 12. He averages 2.3 points per game, but he has answered the call. 47-45. Second free throw for Harley is good as well. 47-46. 1:02 to play in the game. Monarchs brought Grant Ginther back into the game. Connor Minnick's return to the lineup for the Lions with Carlin. And now Kreitzer across the timeline with that pressure from the Lions. Kreitzer and Carlin, the 2 guards. They'll play keep away. Right side with 45 seconds and counting. Kreitzer holds the ball. Harley will come out and guard him. One dribble for Kreitzer, hands it off for Schulte. Jackson kind of bobbled it and gets it back to Ryan Carlin with 35. Ryan draws a double team, high pass, good catch by Kreitzer as he climbed the ladder with now under 30. Lions might need to start fouling. Pena will come out and try and reach in on Kreitzer, and he tied up Brady, but they'll call a foul first as Kreitzer and Pena get a little tangled up. And Pena will pick up the foul. That'll be his 4th. And it's a 7th team foul, so it's free throws the rest of the way. As Kreitzer will shoot a 1-on-1. Team up by 1. First trip to the line for Brady. And the free throw is good as Jack Johnson hit the deck. And the Monarchs lead is 2 at 48-46. We saw a foul on the rebound earlier, but nothing called there, and Kreitzer makes a pair. 2 huge free throws for the junior Brady Kreitzer, 49-46. As the Monarchs take the timeout, they lead with 23 seconds to go. They lead by 3 at 49-46.
Boy, and both teams who really struggled from the field to start the game have finished the game shooting pretty well. Neither team can really miss here towards the end of the game. We've gotten an exciting finish, but man, when you look back, and again, it's kind of been the story of the year for the Monarchs. A big lead, and they can't keep it late in the game. And in part thanks to the hot shooting by the Lions, but they came roaring back, went on a couple big runs in the third, a big run in the third quarter, and got themselves right back into the game. But both teams just battling it out here with both seasons on the line.
Monarch Athletics brought to you in part by Dave's Auto Repair, Insurance Planning, Lifetime Dental Care, Lewis Automotive Group, Discount Siding, Next Tech, Steel Fabrications, Horizon Appliance, Gibbs Auto Supply, Heartland Building Center, USAFE Pharmacy, and Midwest Energy. So out of the timeout, Monarchs lead is 3 at 49-46, 23.6 seconds to go. Monarchs with a little pressure into the backcourt. As they'll get it into Alejandro Pena out there with Alamos as he'll bring it across the timeline. Now with 15. Alamos got a screen, picked up his dribble, needs some help. Left side for Harley. He's been dangerous from 3. Alamos will go left side to Harley. Won't shoot the 3, instead drives in and draws the offensive foul. offensive foul on Jared Mayers. And it's fitting with 5.2 seconds to go. The Monarchs will get it back on Jared Mayers drawing the offensive foul.
No doubt.
And we get a timeout as Billy Harley will pick up his 4th. Mayers has been in the right spot all game long.
And Mayers was in the right spot long before Harley even left the court to jump into that shot or that layup attempt. And Mayers had established himself. That was an easy call there. Great positioning by Mayers with his arms straight up in the air to take the contact and pick up the foul. And that could be a game-saving charge taken there by Mayers.
And leading by 3, Monarchs get the basketball back, and now they've done a pretty good job of working the clock down the last time out. You usually see Lucas Lang in the ball game, and teams have fouled him, but at 82%, he's a good option for the Monarchs. Jackson Schulte, Ryan Carlin, you got to expect will be one of the 3 guys to shoot it here, leading by 3 with 5.2 seconds to go. Monarchs trying to advance to Friday, a sub-state matchup with the winner of that Hoisington and Russell game. I don't have a final of that one yet, but we will. Monarchs with Grant Gither to Keenan. Gets it to Schulte. Bobbled it. It's knocked out of bounds. And a break for the Monarchs. Schulte almost traveled with it, but he never had possession. And a bobble and a huge break for the Monarchs.
The ball was on his shoulder. All Lyons had to do was just take it off that shoulder, but they knocked it out of bounds.
Gither again to Keenan. He'll find Schulte, and he'll just stand there and wait for Aaron Gomez to foul him with 4 fouls now on Gomez, and it's 1.7 seconds to go. Monarchs lead by 3. So they'll send Jackson Schulte to the free throw line, where he is 1 of 2 tonight. And Lyons is going to take a timeout. As Coach Freeze wants to take the timeout. Monarchs will have a 1-and-1, and now neither team has any timeouts left. This was a fantastic, it was a back and forth game. Wasn't the cleanest of games, the best of games, especially early. A lot of fouls called in the first half. Largest lead of the game for the Lions. Lions came at 11-4 there in that first quarter. They led by 4 after 1. Monarchs would go on a 6-0 run to tie the game at 13. And then the big run came when they were down 16-13, when they would go on a 14-1 run to take a 10-point lead at 27-17. But the Lions never went away. Monarchs had led by 15 at 36-21. When the Lions came all the way back, they would cut the deficit to 4 after 3 and then tie it with just under 2:20 to go in the fourth quarter at 42. We were tied at 44. And then Ryan Carlin's 3 with the Monarchs on top. Schulte to the free throw line. And the first of a 1-on-1 is good. 50-46. Monarchs lead is 4 on the Jackson Schulte free throw, who has 19, which is already a new career high for him. Second one, good as well. Monarchs lead is 5. 51-46. Lions will let it bounce a couple of times and heave it from three-quarters court, and that will do it. Monarchs are going to survive a first-round battle with the Lions. Lions winning 51-46. The 3 by Ryan Carlin would be the difference. Tied at 44. Carlin would bury the 3 with just over a minute to play. Give the Monarchs a lead, and they would make enough free throws down the stretch to win 51-46. Real quickly, I mentioned Jackson Schulte. He knocks down 2 free throws, finishes with 20 points in tonight's game. That is a new career high for him. His previous career high was 16. Monarchs also get 10 from Ryan Carlin, who scores into double figures. By the way, Schulte also led the team with 6 rebounds in the game as well. Meanwhile, the Lions were led by a couple of players in double figures. Connor Minix had a huge third quarter, scored 11 of his 13 in the third, but it just wasn't enough. Trey McClure also scored 10 before he fouled out in the ball game. And Billy Harley, I missed him as well. He finished with 12, 10 over his season average, as he was able to knock down 3 threes in the contest as the Monarchs outlast a pesky Lions team to win 51-46. 46. Monarchs now improved to 11-11 on the season. Lions will finish their year 15-16. Monarchs win 51-46 on the Monarch Sports Network. Service by Dave's Auto Repair.